Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. So, Jay, it is March 24th, and there was something that you sent me yesterday that I thought was quite interesting. And the first thing I thought in my mind was the unmitigated gall of this individual to even suggest this. But before we get into this, I would like to welcome you all back to the channel. I would also like to welcome you to the Discord, the AM Sports Media Discord, where we're doing things in there that you won't see anywhere in the sport of boxing and working on some really nice things there. So make sure you join our Discord. And if you get the opportunity, ask us in the comment section for the Discord link, and it will be provided to you. And before that, make sure you smash the like button so other people can find this content. Now, Jay, let's get into it. Terence Crawford was conducting an interview and I want to pull it up because I want to make sure I say it specifically, and I don't want to misquote the gentleman, because he said some things that I just said to myself, wow. This is what he said, Jay. To Ring Magazine, Terence Crawford told Ring, a unification bout between lightweight world champions Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson would be dope as a co-feature to his anticipated Riyadh card fight against Canelo Alvarez. But he said that, Tank, it would be dope if Tank wasn't so cocky. So basically, he would have to feel okay about being on a Terence Crawford undercard. That's what he said. Dude, so I don't even know where to begin, right? If Gervonta Davis wasn't so cocky to be on a Terence Crawford undercard, that is what he said. People ask, Jay, why don't I support Terence Crawford? He is a great father. He is a great boxer. He is a great man. He is a philanthropist. He does all these things in his community. He's giving back. He is a pillar of the Nebraska area, Omaha, Nebraska area. And this is the reason why. Because you make statements like this that are extraordinarily absurd. Gervonta Davis historically has sold more than Terence Crawford. That's number one. So why on earth, as someone who has sold less pay-per-views, would you suggest that someone that has sold more be on your undercard? That makes no sense to me at all, and it's disrespect and it's disingenuous. Not only that, number two, to the point that you just made earlier, it is a Canelo fight. Terence Crawford, you are the B-side. You are the what do they call them when there's an actor? The actor, you got an actor and they're like I can't remember the term of it, but you're basically in a supporting role, right? What are you talking about? If Gervonta Davis was on the undercard, it would be on the undercard of a Canelo fight. Not a Terence Crawford fight, a Canelo fight, because Terence Crawford is never sold as the A side. So it's a disingenuous statement. It's meant to be disrespectful. And when you call it out and you call out the details of it, you're called a hater. It makes no sense to me whatsoever, Jay. What's your thoughts on this, man? I was just baffled by the comment.
Yeah, when I saw it, that's why I read it. I was like, let me send this to him, make sure I'm not reading this wrong. Because I'm like, look, man, you're doing this to your point to be disingenuous. You know, we know Shakur has never been on the main event for a pay-per-view.
Correct.
Never. He wasn't even co-main. He was a co-main on his only chance, against the electrician. So I'm like, I get that's okay for Kerr. That's okay with other fighters, but on Tank's level, no. He did to be slick at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's just his fans are gonna be mad that we're pointing that out because he wasn't being really meaning that like that. He just wanted to throw a jab at Tank. You know what I'm saying? Because we know historically Tank has outsold Bud. We know that. Tank's the more popular fighter. We know that. And this has nothing to do about skill. It has nothing to do. No one's saying that Tank will beat Bud in a one-on-one or anything like that, as people try to turn that into. This is strictly talking about why would Tank go to be on your undercard when you're a participant. Canelo's gonna sell regardless. Canelo don't need you to sell. We know this. It's been done before. You are not the driving force in this fight here. Canelo is, as far as sales. I mean, and that's okay to admit that, but to say this, to try to throw jabs at Tank is wild to me, man. It's like you trying to look out for your buddy, your little brother, Kerr. Have Kerr on there, not a problem. Have Shakur on there. He could be the co-main. To the co-main, anything like that. Tank is beyond that. Tank is not on that level. He's beyond that level, dude. You know, would I love to see these fights in succession? Sure. But the way you're putting it out there is not right. You're putting it out there like it's your card. You know, it's not equal. It's not 50-50 as far as who's pulling the lion's share of the money, who's the draw. It's not close to being 50-50 with you and Canelo, or Canelo basically with anybody for that matter. And you and Tank is not close what Tank pulls in versus what you pull in, as far as it being a draw. So, I mean, chill with the semantics on that. You're trying to be slick. We got you. We saw through it. You know, it's cute, as some people they would say. You try to be slick with that. Your fans are going to eat it up. You know, they're going to say, yeah, he should be. Oh, what the best fight the best. It's not about that. It's about optics and how he's trying to make it seem like it's his fight card. It's no different than Rolly saying that Devin's on his card when we know Ryan is the driving force of sales for that particular fight. He's the most popular on that entire card. It's Ryan's fight card, not Rolly's. Same thing here. This is Canelo's fight card, not Bud's.
No, 100%. And again, this is the reason why I find Terence Crawford to be someone that I can't get behind and root for, because I have found that he has said so many things in the past that I find to be disingenuous, things that are clear attempts to control a narrative, and it just creates this vibe that he is not an authentic person. And that is, I'm not trying to shade him as a person because I don't know him outside of the ring. What I'm saying is that when he makes these types of statements, it presents him as an inauthentic person, period. So Canelo's going to headline that card. Terence Crawford is a co-feature, a supporting cast, whatever you want to call him. That's what he is. And never will those two meet. Whether you feel Gervonta Davis is a big draw or a face of boxing, there is no dispute that he is number 2 as it relates to pay-per-view sales, period, behind Canelo. Whether you think he only does on average 300, 200, $150, that's still more than your favorite fighter, period. So with that being said, why would the number 2 guy from a pay-per-view standpoint, and by all accounts is a commercial draw based off of what we've seen from a pay-per-view standpoint, and the fact that he has sellouts at each one of his last 2 fights and broke records for these gates, why would they go and be on your undercard, a gentleman who couldn't even pack out his hometown of, what was it, the CH something, the Chai Center, something like that, where I believe it held around 18 to 20,000. He only got 14 in. Makes no sense. You guys tell us what you think in the comment section in regards to this. Don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media, and we are out.